and welcome back. Today we are going to be making my crunchy taco casserole. We are. I'm going to use some garlic salt, Mrs. Dash, some chili powder. We're going to have some black olives, some of these diced tomatoes with the green chilies, the rotel one, like I've told you before. And we're going to use these corn tortillas. I've got bell peppers, red, yellow, and orange. That is a yellow onion. We're going to use some Mexican style cheese. That is about a pound of ground beef. We're going to use some chili cheese Fritos or regular corn chips, whichever you have is just fine. I'm going to use this roasted corn, but just a plain old can of corn. If you have it, that's fine too. Then I'm also going to use this Taco Bell seasoning. Here is a looky Snapchat of everything we're going to be using. Let's get cooking, you guys. All right, so now I've got the onions and the bell peppers in there. We're going to break this meat up. I'm not going to put the seasonings in yet. I'm going to save those for the end. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and put the other ones in here. I'm going to put that Mrs. Dash in. We're going to put in about a tablespoon. All right. We're going to do the same thing with the garlic salt. And I'll save the chili for later. All right. About a tablespoon of each. And we're just going to brown this up. And it's going to be about 10 minutes. And I'll come back and show you what she looks like, okay? So that's all we're going to do. Brown this meat up. I'll be back. All right, it's been 10 minutes. See how good that looks? I didn't say, but I am going to go ahead and put in a good tablespoon of garlic, okay? You don't have to put that in there. I just want a little bit in mine, and that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and put in some more ingredients in here. We're going to get that can of rotel in here. If I don't make a mess. Should have already had the can open. Get that in there. And then we're going to also get in this corn. And like I said, regular corn is just fine. And we're going to let this cook for just a couple of minutes. And I'm going to also go in with that chili powder, which is a little more than a tablespoon. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in that Taco Bell seasoning. If you don't have the seasoning, use about a tablespoon of cumin and some chili powder. That's all you're going to need. And we're just going to mix this up and let these marry. And I'm going to let this go for about 5 minutes, okay? I'm just going to mix it all up and let it go for 5 minutes. I'll be back. All right, the meat mixture is done. We just let it simmer for 5 minutes. And as always, I'm going to spray this pan down first without bringing your eardrums, hopefully. You know I love the butter spray. Any spray you have will do. Okay, spray it down good. Don't be stingy. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and lay out our tortillas. Our little corn tortillas. We're going to put 3 in a row. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this cheese. Get that on there. Help keep that meat all glued down to those tortillas. And then we're going to go in with some meat mixture here. Sprinkle it all about. And it would be good to invest in a pan when you're using baking dishes like this. If you invest in one that has a lid. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, scooping it all out. You know what I'm saying? Hope you understand what I'm saying. It just makes life a little easier for you. Put a little bit more in there, and then we'll take the rest and sprinkle it on the last. And just kind of move it around. Try to get it as even on that bottom layer as you can. Again, this does not have to be perfect, but you definitely want it to be yummy, and the yummy factor is there. We're going to go down with a little bit of cheese. Or as much as you want. And use any cheese mixtures that you want. There is no wrong way to make this. However it makes you happy. Okay? And then we're going to go down with 6 more layers. I don't think I took out enough. And I did not. I can get the bag open. And there we go. This is such an easy little dish. You know, Gigi likes to make things easy. Things made easy with Gigi, right? And like I said, use any cheese mixture that you want. All right? Your meal, your dish, use what you like. You want to use more cheese, use more cheese. You don't want to use cheese at all, then don't. All right? And then, I'm just kind of patting it down a little bit. Not necessary. And then we're going to finish it up with the rest of that cheese, that meat mixture that we made. I'm going to put the rest of that in there. Get all that yumminess out that pan. There we go. And spread it all about. Oh yeah. This is going to be absolutely delicious. You will love it. Try it once. And if you don't have that roasted corn, that's fine. Regular kernel corn will work just fine. It's just that sometimes Gigi's a little extra. You know how she is. But if you can find that corn, oh my goodness, it just gives it that little extra something, okay? And then we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to cover it up. We're going to put it in the oven. Let me get some foil. I'll be right back. And I will say this. I am not going to put cheese on this top layer. Not yet. I will when I bring it out the oven. Right now, I'm just going to put that foil on there. I'm going to bake this on 350 in the oven, 350, for 35 to 45 minutes, depending on your oven. At that 30-minute mark, look at it, okay? Make sure you're not burning anything down, all right? So I'm going to get her in the oven. I'll be back. All right, this is what she looks like out of the oven after 35 minutes. That's how long I baked mine. Now I'm just going to put some cheese on it, put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I put the cheese on, back in the oven she goes. 10 minutes. I'll be back. This is what she looks like out of the oven. The light's not the best right here for some reason, but oh yeah. I'm going to plate her up and let you see what she looks like. I'll be back. I wanted you to see what it looks like once you cut into the layers, simply because by the time I show you what it looks like now, once I've added everything on top of it, it gets lost in translation, okay? That's the best way for me to put it, okay? But it is so good. Hold on. Now you understand what I mean. You've got the Fritos on there, cilantro, lettuce, tomatoes. I've got some chopped olives on there instead of the sliced ones. Things made easy with Gigi. It doesn't look the prettiest, although those are pretty colors on there. This is so good. I'm telling you, this is what I mean when I say lost in translation. You can't see what's going on for all of the extra. Only thing missing from this plate is salsa or sour cream, whichever you choose. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that Gigi will see you on the next one. And again, I say, absolutely delicious. See you next time, you guys. And that's cilantro, lettuce, tomatoes, olives, yes, and Fritos. My Crunchy Taco Casserole. See you on the next one.